Hi, Taurus, and welcome to July 2024. Okay, as right before your read, I'm hearing that song, which I absolutely love, Lose Control, right? Teddy Swims. Love that song. Something's got a hold on me. Can't let it go. So something's going on there. Let me know. All right, let's go. This read is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay. Past life oracle. Let's see where the karmic thread is that you're working on from another life. Wow, lessons and blessings for sure, right? I mean, from one reincarnation to another. If you don't believe in reincarnation, that's fine too. But we must evolve. And the only way to evolve is to understand how we are guided by the lessons that are being given. And some lessons I'm hearing are blessings in disguise. Time clock, time is of the essence. The time is now. Some of you have your grandfather's stopwatch or a watch of your grandfather's. I'm feeling grandfather time. Yeah. Some of you just love watches, right? Some of you are on the watch. Some of you have a grandfather clock in your home, which not many people do nowadays, right? It's kind of old school, but I've always loved the look of a grandfather clock in the house, but I've never had one. All right, let's go. The star card, how beautiful, right? Hopeful, being hopeful. Wanting another try and making sure that whatever, like round again, it's like another round. Being hopeful of maybe wanting another chance and seeing it this time as, equality. The equality of one's essence is very authentic. This is Aquarius, and we have Leo, Aries, Sag, right? So maybe just in general, Taurus, you're asking about the quality of your life. And this very much is Kundalini rising. And she is, you can see, right? Rising up, evolving. So kind of interesting that it's what I was thinking. And I'm going to say it. So I'm, got to say it because I see it. And I felt it with that song coming in. Now I totally get something's got a hold on me, which is someone's sexuality, chemistry, physical. Their body turns you on like no one's business, especially when they're naked. Love that. But it has to have more. It has to come with substance. We know that someone's attractive. Someone could be in the limelight. If you're single, you could be out running errands, and you see someone that strikes you. And, as much as we like to say that, that happens a lot, it doesn't, right? Does it? I mean, I don't know. Let me know. But, in my experience, it's like our our eyes see differently, the way that we perceive what we find, let's say, attractive. Let's just say what we find attractive, you know, at one point of our lives, it changes later, right? We sometimes feel, Taurus, that for some of you, you have been definitely in a very sexy relationship, a very attractive person who really, you know, lights you on fire, right? They're fire for sure. And sexy as ever. And so that really works. But I feel that with this card, you're at a place, some of you, not all, are at a place where, okay, I really need to know that this person can make it through like the hardships. This part is easy. The time that we spend together is important. The quality. Some of you, if you're just, you know, in a different, let's say, you're in a different mindset of what it is that you really, some of you are finding that now you want quality over what perhaps at one time was quantity, right? Instead of just, and not only, I mean, in addition to someone being sexy, I need to know that, you know, all the other things are playing out according to what, right? Checking off all the boxes. I feel that you're in that realm right now of, okay, so it's a very internal need and desire to be with someone who's going to bring some really good qualities, not just the physical, you know? Just because someone looks good on the outside, they have to have substance, you know? Because then you don't have a conversation, and what do you have? You know what I mean? And the question begets, are you looking for just the physical? I have to say it. I heard it. Does someone really shine in the spotlight? And how are they behind the scenes? Right? All right, let's get some more to the narrative and see what's happening. Yeah, someone's definitely in the limelight. Someone definitely is, let's say, out there. They're performers. They're on YouTube. They're, you know, they're in the public eye. It doesn't have to be like an actor or, you know, a musician. It could very well be, like I said, a YouTuber, someone who likes to be, you know, a speaker. Interesting. I love this. Both the masculine and the feminine have that air, the air of magnificence is what they're saying. You know, they have that crown. They both hold the crown, but for different reasons. You know, one could be an internal showman of, you know, they have really good qualities and they don't necessarily show it to the world, but the world sees it. kind of, if you can follow that. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone's shows their inner treasures by their actions, and the other likes to be in the public eye physically. One's internal, and the other's external, but they both have a showmanship of quality. I like that, right? Others see them. Others look to you or like to you for advice. What's next? What do we do next? Show me how to do this. Architecture, building homes. Some of you are builders. Some of you are in construction. Some of you look at the blueprints and say, okay, well, is this going to be the right way to do it? Or people come to you to ask you, is this the right way, right? What do we see? The house shows, right? Fixer-uppers, that kind of thing. Or maybe you are in, maybe you sell furniture and you go and fix, you show homes. You fix the homes for showing. Or you literally are building homes. You're part of the construction. You're part of, if you're not in the construction of the homes, you're definitely part of making the home look beautiful. And or being asked, how should we show this home? What's the theme? Okay, so we do have a Leo, Aries, Sag, feminine that's reversed. So someone's left a situation, but I feel someone's like jealous. I feel this could be an outsider looking in who's jealous of your success. Maybe it could be an ex. I'm not going to say that it's not. It could be an ex who sees you in the limelight. Leo, Aries, Sag. You could have had a third person. Not saying cheating. I almost feel like it's, it's kind of like, I'm feeling it's like I'm with my person, but someone always like hangs around or comes with or says, what are you doing? Can I come over? You know what I mean? It's like, it's not a third party in the sense of cheating. It's a third party who's kind of envious and watches you they're watching you soar. And maybe, you really didn't realize, perhaps you don't realize still that someone is looking, at you as a mentor, say. And if it's an ex, it's an ex. You know what I mean? It feels work related for sure. Let's look at this Leo, Aries, Sag reversed real quick. Yeah, you're not talking to this person. You're not. So this is an ex. Someone that worked for you, worked with you, has been kind of, okay, I heard it, has been kind of riding your coattails. Like someone, you get into a job, right? And you have employees. And I feel this person is or could have been an employee. You may have gotten involved just physically with them. You no longer talk to them, but now they stayed in the business per se for like 3 years or something like that to get your take on things, to ask you about information, you being informative about the business, about your business. They probably, if it's not a feeling of mentorship, it could be a feeling of envy, anger, that you get like all this good stuff happening to you and they have to work their asses off for it. You know what I mean? It could be that. Riding your coattails, I feel, definitely. They stayed for as long as they could to get what they needed, right? And then they could have left, you know. And they're just watching. They've been watching and observing and trying to get, literally for some, in your business, you know. Not, okay, I hear living vicariously through you, but not 100% that feeling. Okay, here's another Phoenix rising. Same thing, same card, but this one's reversed. So, Kundalini rising. So, we are rising. It's kind of like something like burning the midnight oil, meaning rising to the occasion. Like if someone says, hey, Taurus, can you work a double shift? Can you, like, you're exhausting your energy, rising to the top, wanting to climb the ladder of success, right? So when you're asked, or you're just there and you do it, because that's just you. And people admire, of course, some people admire and other people are envious, right? It's like you're going to do whatever it takes. And I feel that someone else didn't feel that, you know, I'm going to say it, work ethic. It is a work ethic. But then again, you know, Taurus, that work ethic can run you down. Because that's the mentality of Western civilization. Work your ass off. Time is of the essence. Time is money. All of that. So at some point, I feel, I do, I feel like you are reevaluating all the time and money that you put into something, whether it's a relationship or it's work. And do you feel like that's reciprocated? You know what I mean? Or do people take, which, you know, corporate America takes advantage of you at every way they can to take up all your time, you know, until you're totally spent and you can't work anymore. You know what I mean? Look at that. See? Someone says, that's not fair. Someone said at work, they weren't getting paid enough. They weren't spending enough time at the job. Or it's a relationship. Someone didn't want to tell you how they really felt, or tell you that, you know, they admired you, or maybe they never did tell you they admired you. Something about, this is really interesting. They're showing me the back of the justice, right? That animal. I don't know. It looks to me like there's like so many animals in this, you know, it's Egyptian for sure. You can see. And it's interesting because you have Egypt here. So I feel, and then they showed me this. Look at, okay, so let's remember the Egyptian, right? The pyramids, that whole vibe comes, this obviously, these are your lessons and or blessings in disguise. So when you look at this animal, and then you look somehow at this, it does have, I don't know how to explain it, but the way that the hat is being shown, the headdress or whatever you want to call it, the scarf, whatever, the covering, this cover looks like this. It looks like this is from a time of Egyptian time, of a past life, where this person has come back into your life or came back into your life to show you what was unfair, to hang on your coattails. Real, I see coattails here, big time. Maybe no one told you, Taurus, for some of you, no one really told you that, you know, you were you've been admired and, you know, and loved and seen and respected and emulated, right? And this person is jealous or envious and feels like it's like, this person makes me feel like they're saying, why didn't I get that kind of luck? Or why can't I be seen and respected and emulated and mentored? You know, maybe this was someone who's very special in your life, but no longer around because they weren't in it for the right reasons, right? It was like they just hung on to you. You know, they wanted to learn, but shit got in the way. Leo, Aries, Sag. I said that, right? Taurus and or Libra here, but I don't feel that as much. I feel this Leo, Aries, Sag, it was just pissed because, well, that's not fair. Why do you get all the attention? Why don't I get the attention? That kind of like, you know, green with envy, you know, why? Why that happens? Well, it does. Especially when you're thriving, right? Let me get another card, one more on this little area here. Wow, look at that. I'm hearing no love lost, but that's bullshit. I'm just going to tell you right now. Leo, Aries, Sag, and or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For sure, this, if it's a relationship, this was all just physical. It couldn't sustain the real deal. It couldn't. I feel someone did not see this relationship as equal, right? Equal time spent, building something together, a future together. Someone else, you know, was always getting the attention or has been getting the attention. Maybe you're single and you've been dating and this one person said, okay, you know, this is it. And you're like, no, I'm going to keep dating. I'm still on Tinder. You know, maybe it was just a too quick, too soon, too fast. Something definitely was too fast, and a continuation of coming back only to find the same thread of blessings in the lessons of, you know, when people are envious, you know, that really that sheds a lot of light onto a relationship. You know what I mean? Because you really want to believe that you're with someone and that they're adding value by being a part of you and your life, but yet at the same time they're adding value, they're in the backdrop saying, well, that's not fair. Taurus, you know, always gets this or that. Or I'm also hearing Taurus always gets the good looking ones, right? And I mean, the bottom line is this Leo, Aries, Sag was not wanting, or you didn't want, like, to go and get married, or you didn't want that whole commitment, or they didn't. They were just in it for fun. I'm sorry. Taurus, I need to know. I feel someone was just around for fun. What they could get out of it, out of you, and if it's not a relationship, it's corporate America, it's a job that keeps you bound and working all hours of the night. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, love yourself first. And that's how I felt with the Ace of Cups reversed. You need to love yourself first, or they're learning they need to love themselves first. Someone could have been really in a relationship that you think you're in love, right? Lust versus love. That's what's happening here. Someone, it could have been you or someone else, thinking to yourself, oh my God, I'm totally in love with this person. But it's really lust, because it's a reoccurring pattern of lessons. And then the final straw was here. Someone just walked away. And there it is. That relationship, which we know. I don't need to say it, but I will now because it comes out. Soulmate. Soulmates are the lessons that we learn from. They come and go so that we will know what is looking back in the mirror. When we look in the mirror, which is important, the mirror. When we look, sorry, some of you are changing your hair, whatever. Even the part of your hair is changing and you're not used to it, because I'm playing with my hair. Someone likes to play with your hair, just saying. You can see how he's like totally holding her. Look at this. Someone literally would put their arms around you and you just felt like, oh my God, this is it. I'm going to say codependency for this situation. A lot of you, this was very codependent. Either you or this Leo, Aries, Sag, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Aquarius. Look at this, could be the one. So, someone wanted to grow old with you. But the lesson here isn't that this person may not be out of your life for good, maybe just for now, because you need to learn to love yourself, or they do, whatever, take it, vice versa. And you know this is your person, but they're not ready. I'm going to get one card on each of these 3 cards here. Okay. For Taurus, love yourself first. 7 of Swords reversed. I'm telling you, someone thought they're all that. Someone thought, I'm going to say it, for some of you, someone said, you know what? They say the grass isn't greener on the other side, but I'm going to prove you wrong. Right? And look at who's on the bottom of the deck. What about this one? Yeah, someone Someone did want or could still want to come back. Soulmate for Taurus. Look at that, the Star. Or the Empress, I'm sorry. This person could be, you know, baby mama, baby daddy. Well, I'm going to say baby mama. All right, so now I'm thinking someone thought the grass was greener, went and messed around or did whatever they wanted, and then wanted to come back when they realized that you were the one, that you are the one. Yeah. It took like what? That Six of Pentacles and this Six of Pentacles, where someone realized, look no further, because what I have or had was the real deal. So something definitely went awry. Someone literally thought the physical, I'm telling you, someone felt that the physical part of a relationship was the real deal, and it's not the real deal. Or, you know, the old, I look good, I smell good, you know, I'm great at sex, this person is sexy, but yet the equanimity of a relationship was not there. So someone walked away, someone thought things were better elsewhere. And that's why it says love yourself first here with the Seven of Swords reversed, because we don't know what we have until it's gone. We don't realize that there are times in our lives where we tempt, or we fall prey into temptation. And someone did just that because they don't love themselves enough. The people who stray are not in, they don't love themselves enough. That's why they stray, and that's why they play. There's a place in Michigan where I just became privy to last summer, I think. Oh my God, it's called The Stray Dog. It's a beautiful name. But that's how I feel, because that's what Spirit just showed me. They showed me the words, the stray dog. This is the guy. Or, you know what I mean. Or you're dealing with someone like that, right? I mean, come on. Who's the king of sexy? We know. Leo, Aries, Sag. I can get anyone I want. I can have what I want. I can go where I want. I can do what I want. People look at me. People want me. I'm still on Tinder, blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on, right? And then they realize, wait a second, where's the substance? And then they get old. You know what I mean? You have life experience, right? Look at through the years. What's happened here is the man is still enamored by this woman, right? A life experience version of the lessons that one has learned over the course of time, even lifetimes, for sure. All right, I am also hearing, Taurus, that if you were with someone, if you were married, and this is the mother of your children, this Empress, you're looking back on when you guys were young, and now you're looking at this person. You're no longer with them, but it is the mother of your children. And you're looking now at what you've lost. I mean, here's your soulmate. Again, this is your soulmate. So the person, the mother of your children, is your soulmate. If you're not married, whoever you're living with, if you're not living with anyone, doesn't matter. You know who I'm talking about, but if you don't, then it doesn't apply. Seven of Swords reversed with love yourself first. Look at that. We had a fight. Some shit went down. Someone really hurt another's feelings by lying, cheating, deceiving, and or thinking the grass was greener on the other side. We've had this fight before so many times. And you, at every turn, I'm waiting for someone to tell, Taurus is saying this, I'm waiting for you to stop judging me, criticizing me, putting me down. So I'm walking away because you think that you can just do what you want. Love yourself first is also your ego. Someone's ego is huge. And they thought they could get whoever they wanted. Hence, an ex left, an ex-lover, an ex-wife, an ex-significant relationship. And now he's looking back, right? Years later, only to say, shit, she may have found someone else. Or he. Regretfully, someone has gone. Some of you, this is the death of an ex. No doubt. Someone has crossed over. Maybe 3 weeks ago. Maybe in the month, 3 months ago. And you're mourning that death because you're saying to yourself, this person was my person. It's not for all, it's a death, but it is the loss. And in looking back, saying, holy shit, I shouldn't have been such an ass. I should have stayed with this person. I knew this person was my person. The lesson is, right? What is the lesson? Right? The grass is not greener, for sure. You don't know what you got until it's gone. All those sayings, all those adages, they matter. They make a huge difference in our lives. Let's look here. They want me to go here. This person you've known, or maybe, all right, for some of you, it could be a child. I hope not. It is someone that you love truly. Yeah, look at that. Or just young, a younger version. Right? And again, we always learn our lessons when it's too late. On the other spectrum is the world is your oyster. The King of Pentacles, it's the King, right? Yeah. King of Pentacles is reversed, and someone didn't share how they really felt. And they're regretting that they didn't tell someone before they passed on or before they walked away that they were the real deal. This is regret. I'm sorry. It's either for you or the other. Some of you are putting roses on the grave. What is that seal? A kiss, right? Kiss from a rose. I heard that song. Yeah, red roses everywhere here. Like some of them are mini red roses and some of them aren't. Some of you blue and or lavender. Some of you, this happened a while ago and you visited the grave just recently. Or you lost them just recently. And you knew they were the person for you. Look at music, harmony. You hear the songs. You hear your... Okay, so they're telling you. They're telling me to tell you. That's what it is. If someone has crossed over, then they are playing the songs, your songs together on the radio so that you don't miss them as much. But don't hold on to them, right? Mourn someone's loss, if it is. They've transitioned to the other side, but don't mourn their loss to where their energy is being stagnant. And when energy of a soul that has crossed over, when we mourn someone to great depths of time and or pain that has inflicted upon us, that also, as we say, as above, so below, happens. When we mourn someone for so long, they almost get into a purgatory, if you will, where their energy can't evolve. So give that the time that it's needed. But try not, I can't tell you don't ever. Try not to give it so much of your energy that this person's energy has become stagnant. Music. Someone could have been a musician. They could have played music. They could have written songs for you. Or you know the songs that you're hearing are from them. If you know, if it's a divorce or they're in a relationship with someone else right now, your energy is still connected by the lessons. This could be a blessing in disguise through which someone needed to learn to love themselves first before they could really commit to, forever or always. Someone could have learned or is learning to play violin or guitar, bass. Some of you love yellow. You wear yellow a lot. I know these are like yellow doves. Oh, Prince's song, right? When doves fly. Something like that maybe could have struck that song, right? That song. The lyrics are pretty appropriate for this read right here. Okay? All right, let me know. Send me comments. Like, subscribe. It helps my channel. And I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I love you guys. Have a great month. Take care.